Thank you. Good morning, commissioners. Keith Roussart with the Giant Kelp Restoration. And you may get the impression that when I come here, I come by myself and I'm kind of standing here alone. But I am carrying the torch for a lot of people, a lot of ocean lovers that are interested in saving the ocean and want to restore kelp. So next slide, please. So I'm part of a community of divers that volunteer to go and harvest the urchins in Monterey. Next slide, please. I travel around California to present testimony to people who love the ocean and affording them an opportunity to help. Next slide, please. So I travel around California to present, but I also travel to Mexico to speak to the International Colloquium for Kelp in Ensenada, Baja California. Our allies in Mexico are awesome, and so are the Canadians and the Kiwis. Next slide, please. We opened our eyes and we found allies in tribes and filmmakers and fellow nonprofits, there we go, and oyster fishers. So next slide, please. We found an ally in the next generation of ocean lovers. This is their world. We are only renters. Next slide, please. And I met a lot of friends along the way. Next slide, please. Community. A community is a group of people living in the same place, sharing common interests, and connected by a shared identity. And it's a feeling of belonging and fellowship. The community is going to save the dying ocean. The community is going to save us. Thank you. Oh.
And our next presentation.
I'm Keith Roussart. Good afternoon. I'm still Keith Roussart, and I'm still here. And welcome. Yes, how you know it's me? Yesterday you didn't recognize me. Right? I didn't have it yesterday. So the next slide, please. Let's go ahead and start. Yeah. Next one. There we go. So 96% of our kelp forests have become urchin barrens. It's in the Central Coast and North Coast as well. Next slide, please. So the OPC recommendation says that given this precautionary approach, we do not recommend that Fish and Game Commission approve any petition that would weaken the existing MPA network, which includes our petition. These petitions include several actions that would open SMRs and SMCAs to certain new types of fishing. OPC appreciates the thoughtfulness of petitioners in developing these proposals. However, we find that any actions that would roll back existing protections pose an unacceptable risk to the integrity of the existing network. Such actions, while well-intentioned, have the potential to compromise existing conservation benefits and degrade the ability of the network to meet the goals of the Marine Life Protection Act. Next slide, please. So the spatial problem is this slippery slope argument that the state doesn't want to add certain new types of fishing to an MPA because changing activities has the potential to compromise the entire network. And the kelp restoration in MPAs rolls back protections for invasive pests and destructive species. So the recurring argument is that MPAs are set aside for science experiments and are not to be disturbed. Next slide, please. So the Marine Life Protection goals are to have these protect the natural beauty and abundance of marine life. I lost my place. Includes protect the natural beauty and diversity and abundance of marine life, rebuild those that are depleted, consistent with protecting biodiversity and clearly defined objective. But the state is ignoring those goals and focusing on the educational and study opportunities provided by marine ecosystems that are subject to minimal human disturbances. The dogma essentially results in a suicide pact of urchin barrens displacing kelp forests to the exclusive benefit of scientists unencumbered by the variability of biodiversity. Next slide, please. Assembly Bill 63 added the section 36710, the word restoration, that was accidentally excluded from the SMCA definition. Since 2021, restoration can be a permitted activity in both SMRs and SMCAs. Now, if you want to parse the word restoration and say that it's just for an oil spill, I would point out that the destruction of kelp forests is anthropogenic and caused by climate change on an even greater scale than an oil spill. Next slide, please. Understanding OPC's reluctance to open MPAs to increase fishing, we propose a spatial solution. As a petition, please give us a kelp restoration management permit by administrative kelp beds to restore kelp where it has the greatest chance of success, which may include SMRs and SMCAs, which are not to be disturbed. Thank you.